Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm Borche and this is my co-host Rami, and we'd like to welcome you to the football capital.
Welcome, guys. Look, on our first show today, we're going to just be breaking down the World Cup. With the World Cup being around the corner this year in Russia, we'd like to give you our predictions and break down group by group as to what we think will be the outcome at the end of the World Cup. So, guys, Group A.
We go with Group A. We've got the hosts Russia,
Yep.
Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, and Egypt.
Yes. So, look, if I was to, we were to break it down, look, we can look at each team by team, and I think we spoke about this earlier. Look, the outstanding team there in the group there has to be Uruguay, and I spoke to you about how strong their spawn was. From the Musa era, their keeper, going all the way through their partnership centre-backs for Atletico, Godin and Jimenez, yeah.
Which again I was saying to you earlier, where they both won Europa League with Atletico Madrid.
And then obviously the partnership up front. You obviously got Cavani for PSG, who, as you were telling me earlier, won everything there is to, what was to win in France.
Suarez.
And Suarez, who obviously won La Liga with Barcelona this year.
And also Cavani was top goal scorer in the qualifications.
Yeah.
And if you look at the players in qualifying with the South America, you got Messi, the Di Marias, the Neymars, and he's obviously topped the group there, topped the goal scoring charts there.
Yeah.
So look, they got firepower everywhere.
So fast, Uruguay finished first in the group. Now, second place is an interesting discussion that we've had numerous times, and we spoke about, Russia are the hosts, and we understand that, but Russia don't have the players they used to have. I mean, if you look at, they haven't qualified in a major tournament since 2008 Euros.
Euros, yeah.
Yeah, so they haven't qualified in the major. And that's an interesting one. They don't have the players they used to have. They used to have, Pavlyuchenko, Arshavin. So they don't have these players anymore. The only player they do have is, if they want to use them, is their keeper, obviously.
That's at CSKA Moscow. Look, and he's got errors.
Akinfeev.
Yeah, he's got errors everywhere. Oh, when I went to watch him this year at Old Trafford in the Champions League, he's not. I don't think. Look, there's too much errors in my opinion for him. And I look at the team and I see no one. Yeah. I don't know anyone. I think there's only one player that doesn't play in Russia. I think he's in Villarreal.
Yeah. Otherwise, not many at all.
Even though they're the hosts of this group, of the World Cup, to me, they're not even getting out of this one. And I don't see where they're going to get points, to be honest. I think maybe a draw against Saudi Arabia. I think Saudi Arabia could even get a win over Russia in
Ooh, be cool.
I don't see anyone. We've seen Saudi Arabia play. They came second in the qualifications.
Yeah.
It was Australia that came third that we had to go in the playoff.
But look, the reason why we think again Russia to get through is quite simply we think the team to go through with Uruguay has to be Egypt. I mean they've got obviously the obvious one is Mohamed Salah, this year's Golden Boot winner, PFA Player of the Year. He topped the scoring for Egypt in qualifications. Look, I get it. I know Ramos gave him a bit of a good one in the Champions League final, but look, even if he does miss the first leg or first game,
well, look, it's going to be a hard one because they got Uruguay in the first game. Now, if they lose to Uruguay, I think, in my opinion, Uruguay wins all 3 games. And I don't think they will concede a goal, in my opinion.
Oof. I don't know.
Uruguay doesn't concede a goal.
You're saying that purely because Salah doesn't play for Egypt against Uruguay in the first game?
Yeah. If that's the case, I don't think they're conceding a goal. I think they're getting 9 points, even if Salah plays in that game.
Oh, don't say they might concede a goal.
Might score. They might score as a team, but Uruguay still wins it for me. I think they just got too many stars.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, they're winners. Winners there. Most of the players.
What's interesting though about Egypt's style is Egypt love pressing high up in the park, and they'll attempt to do it against their opponents many times. So, look, if they can get behind their lines and play obviously it's football, anything can happen. In my opinion, not with Godin and Jimenez in the back. At Atletico, they conceded 22 goals. Yeah,
which was the best.
Funny enough though, their keeper, their captain as well, Egypt's keeper, I think he's the oldest.
He will be
the oldest player to ever play in the World Cup. 45 years old.
If he ends up playing.
45 years old. Issam El Hadari,
Can he move?
Bit of experience, I don't know. Can he dive?
45, it's a big ask.
So fast guys, Group A.
So who are we going for here? We're going
for Uruguay takes that first. Egypt goes second.
Egypt.
Yeah, I'll give Russia benefit of the doubt and take him third, and we'll go Saudi Arabia fourth.
Yes. Russia's not. No. Russia's fourth, mate.
No. Saudi Arabia haven't even won a game in the World Cup.
Yeah, they have. They've
Oh,
won 2 games. They've won 2 games.
In how many years, man? In how many years?
Right, but what about Russia? Anyways.
Rubbish.
Group B. Who do we got in Group B?
Group B, we've got Spain, Morocco, Portugal, and Iran.
So what do you reckon I think these ones are?
Look, Spain, and I think everyone knows Spain. If you look at their squad, they've got experience all around the park. They've got quality players all around the park, and obviously they've still got four or so players from the golden era back to back when they won the World Cup and Euros back to back.
2010, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, they've got your PK, they've got Busquets, they've got Iniesta, and they still have Sergio Ramos. So the quality and the experience is there, and the in-depth options they have is ridiculous. I mean,
the last World Cup, I think they got out of the group.
They did.
With a better squad.
Yeah.
A bit younger, but I think now with Diego Costa
up front as well.
Was it Aspas?
Aspas.
The other one from.
No, look, the good option. No, the good option is, and obviously we're going to talk about forwards. Morata didn't get picked from Chelsea, which look is an interesting one. They do have better options, to be honest, at this point in time, for, current form wise. Look, Costa's a powerhouse up front. We all know it. We all know how quality he is up front. And Aspas is interesting. Aspas is a quick forward that offers that false line option. He drops into the midfield to get involved and gets back forward.
Even if they play with a 2 up front or a false 9, you've got him running off Diego Costa.
Yeah, look, as a squad overall with Iniesta and Magician in the midfield, it's interesting though because they got that much depth in the midfield. Silva, they have that much depth in the midfield that we're speaking about. I don't know if Isco or Koke is even going to get a start unless they decide to use them up wide, up front, but then again, they lack the pace up front.
These players will get a chance because I think.
Oh yeah, of course.
Depending what happens in the first game with Portugal, they rest their players in the third game.
Yeah.
Which most teams are likely to do if they're already qualified for the round of 16.
And what's funny, we're talking about their midfield and attack, but you look at their defence. Their defence is that quality that Azpilicueta may not even get a start. You know what I mean? That's how quality they are. And I mean, they got David De Gea, best keeper in the world, arguably form-wise, best keeper in the world. So look, for me, Spain top the group. We can agree on that.
You think? Obviously, Portugal.
Oh, I want to say obviously. If
you look at the teams, if you look at player by player, obviously Portugal gets through. But can the other two teams, Morocco or Iran do something in this one? Because
I reckon they can cause a bit of damage, bit of shake them in their boots a bit, You
got Morocco, which is they're good on the counter attack. They've got a lot of fast players,
quality players at the back, like Benatia as well, their captain.
Yep.
So look, they do have some players, attacking, defensively they're quite strong. Again, for me, player by player, like you were speaking about before, nowhere near Portugal's level.
Well, Portugal, they got the man.
The man, Cristiano Ronaldo. The man, everyone knows who he is. And they are obviously Euro champions, current Euro champions. So, and arguably, you can say that they did that without Ronaldo. A lot of that wasn't influenced with Ronaldo. A lot of it was influenced around other players.
In saying that, they did have 3 draws in the group stages. There. So I think they were lucky, in my opinion, to go all the way.
Well, they breezed through the qualification for the World Cup, though. They only lost their first game to, I think, Switzerland. And after that, they went through the qualifications. They just smashed it through. So, look, since they are the current Euro 2016 champions, and what's funny enough, the current stat I've pulled up is they've only lost 1 game in the past 29 competitive matches they played as a squad.
And I think this World Cup for Ronaldo, wouldn't say it's his last. Wouldn't say it's his last, but it's all going to be about him and Messi. Who's going to win this World Cup?
Yeah.
To take that best player award, if you like to give it. Which I don't like to compare it, but the debate will never end.
Yeah.
But
they've got quality players now. If you look at like Bruno Fernandes and AC's, Andre Silva's there. Cavalier's there now.
Silva from Manchester City. They got the players looking. In my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if they pin Spain to the first.
But look, and this is the interesting one. Their centre-back partnership, they've got experience. They've got a 34 and a 35-year-old centre-back partnership in Fonte and Pepe. Now, if that age gets exposed, exactly, it could be experience, and it could be the opposite. It could be, they're going to be old, they're a bit slowed down now. So it'll be interesting to see if teams can break it down. But
especially if they verse teams like Morocco, which are fast.
Yeah.
In the final third, mate, they could breach that Portuguese defence.
Yeah.
But I don't.
What about Iran? What about Iran? Talk to me about Iran.
They got. Look, honestly, I don't know much.
Look, they've got Sardar Azman from Ruben Kazan. He scored 11 goals in the AFC qualifying rounds.
They got their manager, Carlos Queiroz, which was
experience.
Real Madrid's manager. He was Portugal's manager as well. He was second to Sir Alex Ferguson at Manchester United. So he's not a bad manager, but
they've got that young, the two-footed winger, Alireza. I can't remember his name, but I watched a few of his footage, and he's a young talent, both-footed, fast in the wing. And Iran and generally the teams in Arab love playing quick-paced, historic balls on the wing. So, look, anything can happen. But for us, if we were to break it down, first place, Spain. Second place,
Spain, Portugal.
Lock in Portugal.
So we got.
And between Iran and Morocco, they can argue that one out. We don't really bother ourselves with that one there.
No one really cares, to be honest. Anyway,
so those two qualify through. We locked it in.
All right, guys. Now on to Group C, where we got France, Denmark, Peru, and Australia. What's happening in this one, huh? What do you reckon?
Look, one of the, I think, World Cup favourites, France.
I think they're my favourites to win.
We'll talk about favourites to win later on, but for me, to top that group.
Yeah, easy. I think it's a walk in the park.
Walk in the park. They've got endless talent in the squad, and that's why everyone's been speaking about this French team that's come up in the ranks. It's unbelievable.
And even the players they left out is good enough to make any other team, any other country there.
That's right.
You got, Lacazette not there, Benzema not there, Martial not there, Payet, he was injured.
Players for days, players. But then again, let's talk about the players they chose, man.
Dembele, Mbappe, Pogba.
Oh, the list goes on and on, man. If you want to look at their midfield, Kante and Pogba as a partnership is going to be insane. I am excited. Griezmann in front of them. Unbelievable. Lores in goals. Oh, man, what a squad. Not to mention they have Mr. Rami in centre-back. That guy, what a name. But no, seriously, man, like even Barcelona's Umtiti in centre-back, their players, Varane from Real Madrid, from defence all the way to attack, unbelievable.
Talent,
France top the group, lock it in.
Already,
no questions. I don't want to talk about anything else. I don't want to hear it.
Questions asked, that's it.
I don't want to hear it.
Now, the interesting one. Who's getting out of the group second?
Denmark, Peru, or Australia? Look, let's break down Denmark's team for a second here. There were a
few good players there.
The outstanding one's Christian Eriksen. Stand there, he's a magician. Absolute magician.
11 goals in the last 14 appearances for Denmark.
What a magician. Absolutely.
From what I remember, I think they had a playoff. I can't remember against who they had a playoff against, but I think he scored a hat-trick to get him through.
Yeah.
So he's definitely the outstanding player. Who else they got? Kasper
Schmeichel, Poulsen from Leipzig. Bro. Quality player, man.
Kasper Dolberg.
Exactly right.
He's a player to watch.
Big player to watch. It'll be interesting.
Look, they've got players. This one's interesting because look, they're ranked 12th in the world in the FIFA rankings now.
Peru to me.
To be honest, I don't know anyone from Peru.
Nah.
I don't know any of their players. I know they came 5th in their group in qualifying. They had to verse New Zealand for the playoff. I think they beat them 2-1 in nil-all.
No, not good enough against New Zealand squad. Really, what's New Zealand?
Yeah. I think I'm not sure if the Peru's captain is playing because he had that drug scandal. I don't know if he's going to play, but I think them.
Stay off drugs, man.
I don't know, man. These South Americans are what they get up to, but I reckon they'll be a hard team. I think the South American team, they play with a lot of passion, especially when it comes to their country.
Let's talk about the team of the World Cup. Good old Australia. Go you Aussies, go you beautiful things.
I'm tipping them to win it.
Oh, Australia's going to win it. Forget about France, forget about Spain, forget about Brazil. They're all gone.
Finished, mate.
Who are you?
We've got Robbie Cruz.
Oh, mate, we've got Cruz. Game over. Nah, in all seriousness, Australia, let's break down Australia for a second. In a serious matter.
Yeah, look,
let's break it down.
A few players that are in the Premier League at the moment. Matty Ryan.
Let's talk about the key player, though. The key player, the 38-year-old, unbelievable experience, Tim Cahill. To me, Australia's best player ever.
Is he going to get game time?
Look, he's currently at Millwall this season, and he has played quite a bit. He's provided a bit of experience to the Millwall team.
Yeah.
Look, he will get a bit of game time, but let's talk about everyone else like you were going to speak about.
Look, you got Matty Ryan.
Matty Ryan, great keeper. Great season this year.
You also got
Aaron Moy.
Premier League again.
Signed for City originally. on loan, off to loan. So look, great player as well, Aaron Moy. We actually went to school with Aaron Moy ourselves. But you talk about even Luongo, you talk about Jedinak's a quality player rough player, does dirty work, up front.
Experience as well, yeah.
You got your Rogic.
He's doing it for Aston Villa, Rogic as well.
Rogic, now look, Rogic is interesting. I think Rogic is going to be a key player for Australia, and if he switches on,
if he's on,
he's got to switch on. I mean, he's a player that generally plays as a 10. He'll check into the deep defensive.
He's done for Celtic this year. He's done well.
Very, very well. Very well. Made the Aussies proud. Cruz, and they speak about the attacking options. Now, the youngster I was talking about from Melbourne City, Lazani.
It's picked. What do you reckon?
Got picked, man.
Look.
I love youth getting opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've watched him in quite a few games this year in the A-League, and he's talent.
Wrestler, yeah.
He's got a bit of dance in him. Yeah, he's got a bit of the dance in him, which is good,
It's good. Like, I don't think we had a player in the Australian
pure
team
flair.
that gets you off your seat a bit.
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. So you know what? We've got to be a bit biased.
But do you think the players that we have up against some of them teams?
Well, we spoke about Denmark, yeah? Besides Christian Eriksen, really, Denmark have that many players all around?
If they shut down Eriksen, if he's their playmaker. Now, if we shut down Eriksen, then there could be a chance for us. I think there could be a chance for us. Look, we got Matt German in the back as well, quality player. Can you rough him up a bit?
Well, see, look,
can Eriksen get past him?
One thing I'm going to say about the Aussies is we are a physical team.
Yeah.
We're a physical team, physical nation. Look, lock in France first. I'm going to get Australia second.
We're going to be biased.
We're going to be biased. We're going to lock in Australia second.
Yeah.
Lock him in.
Are you sure we're not topping this group? Can we top this group?
We'll come second in this group, and then we'll beat everyone along the way from there. Whoever we get, we'll go with there.
Okay, I've locked in Australia second.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So should we go to Group D?
Group D.
Group D is an interesting one.
Who do we have?
But Argentina, Iceland, Nigeria, and Croatia.
It's a nice group.
It's a very good
Interesting.
group. Very, very good group. I like it.
Do we kick it off with Argentina?
Got to kick off with Argentina. To me, and I was speaking to you about this, the best attacking team in the World Cup for me. Best attacking team in the World Cup. You got your Messis, your Dybala, your Di Marias, your Higuains. That good that Icardi didn't get picked.
Yeah, no, it didn't get picked.
That good that Icardi didn't get picked. Now, any team would love Icardi. He killed it this year for Inter.
Yeah.
Absolutely killed it.
But the thing is...
Again, you look at their talent, man. Just insane.
Can
Dybala.
they do it? Because they go all the way and then they choke. Is this the World Cup where Argentina can actually win it?
Look, Messi needs an international accomplishment under his belt. He gets that.
Yeah.
And then the argument again comes back to the whole, is he the greatest player to ever live?
Yeah, it's up to you.
That's the argument. You got to it's up to you guys.
Let us know in the comments.
Look, Argentina top the group.
Yeah,
we can say that confidently.
There's no surprises. You don't think Croatia can get points off them because they got a.
Croatia or Nigeria could possibly get a point. You don't know that. It's a World Cup. Once again, if we were to look at Argentina's defence, do they have much experience in the back line?
I think
Otamendi's there.
Rojo is he playing? He hasn't much. He didn't have much game time at United.
Didn't play much at United at all this season. No.
Who's in goal?
Zabaleta.
Ramirez out.
Ramirez didn't get picked. I think Caballero from City got picked.
Yeah. I think Ramirez injured.
Yeah. So Caballero got picked. Yeah.
Now, how good of a goalkeeper is he? We saw a lot of mistakes. He was at where? He was at City.
Yeah, he's at City. Yeah.
Or Chelsea. Where did he go? Yeah, one of them. Anyway. He's a third keeper, so he was full of mistakes as well.
Yeah.
Now, can we see Croatia get a point at least against Argentina? I believe they can.
Yeah.
Because if you look at their squad, Modric, which is I think one of the best midfielders in the world. He's one of the best players I've ever seen watch live.
And mind you, he's part of Real Madrid squad that have won the three Champions Leagues in a row, and he has played almost every minute of every game.
Barcelona.
Rakitic, Kovacic from Real Madrid.
Perisic, they got Mandzukic. I think Mandzukic is Croatia's top goal scorer.
He is.
So look, they got a bit of firepower. They got a bit of fight in them there, man, with Croatia, and I believe that they could probably get a result out of Argentina. But then
you look at Nigeria's squad.
You look at Nigeria, and you look at Iceland actually topped the group over Croatia in the qualifications.
Yeah, I mean, I know that happened, and I know that they've always got a chance. But really, Croatia's squad Even Nigeria's squad is past what Iceland's squad is to me.
I believe that too.
We'll lock in Argentina first.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the discussion for us right now is who goes second, Croatia or Nigeria?
Look,
that's the hard one.
I don't think it's hard at all. I think Croatia goes through because, look, Nigeria, I don't think Iwobi and I don't think Victor Moses is going to help Nigeria get out of this one.
John Obi Mikel, bit of experience there as well.
But he's like, how old? And he's
how old?
Good? Is he any good? Was he good at Chelsea? No.
Iwobi for Arsenal, Victor Moses for Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't see.
Look, as a squad, Croatia is better.
Yeah, look,
Croatia is better.
Besides their jerseys, besides their nice jerseys, I don't think they got much.
Oh, they're lovely jerseys, I love them.
Besides the jerseys, I don't think they got much.
Man.
I'm going to go with Croatia.
All right, well, lock in Croatia. I agree with you. So Argentina first, Nigeria second. Sorry, Croatia second.
Unbelievable.
Sorry, man, opinion, you know.
After that, look.
Nigeria third. You got to give me Nigeria third at least.
Yeah. What
and Iceland fourth. Iceland have ice and the land.
From the claps.
From the claps.
That's all they got.